Welcome to the GladraP channel. This is December 9th, coming to you from the ABA Auckland Boxing Centre. Trans-Tasman rivalry here tonight, folks. The best amateurs from New Zealand and Australia lining up against each other, and alongside me I've got a champ as well, the Oceania heavyweight champ Julius, towering Inferno Long. Welcome, Julius. Great to have you here.
Thank you very much. Always good to be here with GladraP. You know, like us on Facebook and check out our fights on YouTube.
And fighting out of the red corner is Ryan Scaife. He's an Oceania champion, and he's going to be fighting Gibb, coming out of Australia, out of the blue corner. Julius, we've had some great fights tonight so far. Hopefully, this one continues in the same vein. You're
absolutely right. Let's hope the Australian guy gets the win this time. They've been taking a bad beating. That is.
They sure have. They sure have, but he's up against some stiff competition tonight. Ryan Scaife is an Oceania gold medalist.
Wow.
Yeah.
Gold medalist.
With some 72 amateur fights. Gipp, though, he's no slouch. He's had 71 fights himself, and he's coming out of Victoria, Australia. Representing Peninsula Boxing. And I'm sure he'll be keen to reverse the trend of Australian losses tonight.
Yes, you're right. I believe it should be some great fights tonight. You know, I'm looking forward to this fight right here, in particular, with Ryan and Jack.
Yeah,
Grip. Let's see what they can perform and bring out for tonight.
I'm really looking forward to seeing Ryan based on his pedigree. He's done very well in his amateur career so far. And let's have a look and see what Gibb brings to the table as well.
Both fighters at 75 kgs going into the fight. I'm looking for an exciting start off to right there. And there we go. We have the bell.
Yeah. Right. Ryan just pouring with the jab.
That's right. Ryan was just pawing with the jab and maneuvering around in the ring and trying to just get a feel for what's going on in this first round.
Using some nice upper body movement. Sweeping left hand from Jack Gibb misses.
Jack Gibbs is just actually taking a little step back and trying to see what he can do right in there right now as Ryan actually unloads a nice hook to the body in there on the side.
Both guys look like they've got their hands up nice and high.
A lot of just basically just figuring this round out right now for this first round. It's a fill-out round.
Jack Gibbs shoots that jab.
Good jab and 1-2 off of that one for Ryan. Ryan's bouncing around and kind of just basically using the whole ring to try to fill this first round out.
I was just going to say that he's up on his toes, whereas Jack Gibb looks a little more flat-footed. What does that tell you? Does that look like? Does that mean Jack Gibb is looking to throw more power shots, and Ryan's just looking to pepper him with jabs and flurries and put the points up on him?
I believe that that Ryan is actually trying to just pepper the jab, and try to find himself out in this round.
Whoa, yes.
Mean right hand, Ryan, mean right hand in there.
Right off that jab, as you said as well, Julius.
Right off the jab, just like he was just figuring it out and finding it, and he's trying to find a home for that right hand. And just as we said that, he came through with a mean right hand.
Jack Gibbs throws a sweeping right hand of his own, doesn't really connect. Nice little chopping right here from Ryan Scaife again.
Ryan's going upstairs and downstairs with that jab, just constantly feinting. And when you're feinting that jab at somebody like that, and they just really don't know what to do, they're just terrified to come in.
Jack Gibb lands with a nice jab of his own. But Ryan Scaife definitely having the better of the early exchanges in this fight.
You're absolutely right, bro. It's really a good fight for New Zealand. He's coming out 75 kgs, stepping out with the jab, fighting, showing some good ring movement in there, and just controlling the fight.
Punches look nice and straight as well, whereas when Jack Gibb throws his right, it tends to be more of a sweeping shot, and Ryan Scaife gets out of the way.
just as you said that, Ryan stepping out of the way and moving around. He's still popping that jab and just constantly waiting for that opening and laying that chopping right hand over the top.
Nice dig to the body there from Gipp, though. Maybe he senses the round is getting away from him a little bit. These 3-round fights, it's really important to come out with a fast start, isn't it, Julius?
It's really fast to come out with a fast start, most right, because I believe it's 30 seconds in there now. The referee's calling it, and that's the bell right there of the first round, folks. This was an exciting one. I got the New Zealander winning that round right there, Ryan.
I do too. I thought he threw that jab, and he threw a right hand off of the jab. I saw as well Gipp just pouring his eye when he walked back to the corner, and obviously I think he's felt the effect of some of those jabs from Ryan Scaife.
Yeah, like you said, I think Jack came back to the blue corner and was just feeling himself. He was feeling kind of flat after that first round. He couldn't, and he looks pretty confused in there on how to get past the jab and what his fighter's doing. His corner is sitting over there talking to Jack and telling him, look, you need to move your head to the left, move it to the right. Maybe see what else works in there. When you do that work, left hook in there to the body, that worked for you pretty good. Now just maneuver yourself and go off of that.
Must be quite hard mentally as well. If you get the feeling you've dropped that first round, you know you can't really make any mistakes in the second round, or else the fight is almost impossible to win.
It seemed like Jack was in the corner the whole time, and they were talking to him, and he was like, well, when are you going to give me some water?
Water, Mick.
When you're going to give me some water, you're doing all this talking. But Jack came out with a little bit more fist of fury, and he's putting a little more pop with that jab in there, folks.
Yep. Ryan Scaife, though, popped him in the face with a couple of jabs of his own.
Ryan's doing a lot of movement, unnecessary movement, but he's keeping his fighter a little confused, that's for sure.
Dancing with the stars. Oh, sweeping. He sort of sweeps that left hand, and Ryan Scaife, he sees that one coming from Australia virtually and just glides out of the way.
Yeah, both fighters are on their tippy toes a lot in throwing the jab and popping it in right hands, just jabbing and popping.
Yeah, jab kick, not
nice right hand by Ryan. Nice right hand by Ryan, right down the middle.
Not an appreciation from Gipp as well when he
jabbing to the body, left hook to the body, right hand up top. The 1-2-3 combination, you can't beat that. There's not a better bunch combination than that.
What about the 1-2-3-4 combination?
Yeah, that's another good one too. Another double right hand after the right hand.
Gipp looks to push Ryan Scaife back to the ropes, but Ryan Scaife looks very well conditioned. He looks very relaxed. He's up on his toes, moving nicely.
Nice left hook in there by Ryan.
And that straight nice right hand.
Straight right hand down the pipe.
We felt that up in the commentator's box.
Oh, yeah. I feel the sweat burst off of his head right there. The sweat bursted off of Jack's head. He was feeling that one. He'll feel that one in the morning, that's for sure, folks.
That's right. He could have a sore plane ride back to Australia.
Maybe he's going to stay here in New Zealand for the after party and hang out a little longer.
A couple of Woodstocks will make it feel a bit better.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Tell you what, though, Gipp has controlled the second round like he's controlled the first round, finding a home for that right hand. And that home, unfortunately for Gipp, is right in his face.
Jack Gibbs is just taking some mean punishment, and it seems like Ryan is putting together his 1-2-3 punch combination with the jab right hand and hook to the body right on the left-hand side. He's putting it on the button. I say he's fighting the ideal, spectacular round.
It seems like a can't-miss combination for him.
Yeah. He's putting together a special recipe like KFC in there.
11 herbs and spices and a left hook on top.
Absolutely. You're absolutely right. Oh, they got a bit of tie-up right here. We don't want no head clashes coming in. We would hate to have a cutter here or somebody stop this great fight right now.
Ooh.
Oh, sweeping right hand. Sweeping left hook. Nice popping, furious fight jab by Jack.
I tell you what, it's the old adage of the straight punch will always land.
Oh, mean right hand by Ryan. Mean right hand by Ryan.
Before the wide punch, won't it, Julius?
Yeah, most definitely from the wide punch.
I mean, Jack Gibb's throwing those wider shots, and Ryan's throwing his 1-2 right down the pipe.
Right down the pipe, right. Oh, and he looked like he wanted to hit him with it right here. Just one. Look at that whole eye is just swollen by Jack over there on one side of his face. He's eating right hands like it's terrible.
He's eating right hands like you were eating those cupcakes for dinner, Julius.
I think he got hit with a freaking brick.
Is he at the cut me mix stage yet?
Yeah, he's at the cut me loaf of bread stage.
Clinical performance.
Oh, man.
From Ryan Scaife. You can see why he's an Oceania champ. He just does things very uncomplicated, very composed, very relaxed, and textbook punches.
Textbook punches, absolutely. Those mean 1-2s and right hands right down the pipe. And he's adding that third punch in there, that hook to the body, you know what I mean? He started off with just popping the jab in there, Ryan did, and just moving around and bouncing around. We didn't even know he had that 1-2-3 combination in his bag until later on down the line.
Neither did Jack Gibb, unfortunately.
Yeah, but he found out the hard way, didn't he?
He did.
That's one thing you don't want to find out on the job, that you about to shit your pants.
Well, this is a round that you feel that Jack Gibb has to win. He probably has to knock right down. He probably needs something pretty spectacular.
You're right. He's going to need something very spectacular to end this fight. Like one of those mean right chopping hands over the top.
One of those Oliver McCall, shut your eyes and punch for the stars. Oh, and he looks like he's trying to do it.
Oh, he's throwing the left hook in there, Jack. He's throwing it with bad intentions. But he's got to bring a lot more to the table than just that one punch. He can't be a one-trick pony out there.
Combinations is the secret here, Julius?
The combinations is the secret. But Jack is doing a little head moving and bobbing and weaving in there and moving around the ring, fighting out of Australia. This might be one of the best fights that we've seen for the night, really. These boys are fighting and bringing the leather.
And he looks like he caught Ryan a little bit with the left hand there.
Yeah, Ryan's taking a break off this round. It seems like he's just deciding to just pop the jab. He feels like he's did enough to win this fight.
Looks like he's gone back to that jab, right hand.
Ooh,
oh, lovely.
Yeah, nice right hand down the pipe for Ryan. Oh, yeah. Fighting him on the ropes.
Another nice straight right hand.
Ryan got some on the ropes. Jab, right hand, hooks, right hands.
Left to the body.
Oh, and he looked like he might be hurt from that body shot.
I don't think that was low.
Yeah, the referee's not counting it as a low blow either.
No, he's decided that is a legitimate punch, and he's given Gipp a standing 8 count. Let's see if
he will go straight to that spot again.
Let's see if Ryan Scaife has got the killer instinct. And it looks like he has went straight for the body as you predicted, Julius.
And he's covering him up. If I was Ryan, I would fake one to the body and do an overhand up top.
There you go. Picked it like a dirty nose.
That's the one. That's that one. That's the two.
Oh, I'll tell you what. Jack Gibb showing plenty of heart, though. He's coming forward, throwing leather of his own.
Yeah, he ate a lot of right hands all night, and the side of his face is actually showing the proof of it. And I'm surprised that
another left hand.
Oh, and he's complaining like it's a low blow. The referee's going to count that one as a low blow this time, though.
I think he milked that like a dairy farmer.
He took the cow home with that one.
That's right.
That's the one.
Another right hand hook to the body. That's
he
a
doesn't
vicious
care.
shot.
Ryan doesn't care. He's going to go to the body again. He got staggered with that shot right there. Ryan just did coming off Jack off the back foot and throwing the right hand hook in there.
Another digging shot to the body. And Jack, he's feeling it. He looks like he doesn't want to engage too much right now.
No, Jack's on the ropes eating some meat. Oh, that was a low blow there. Low blow, ref. Come on, he got to keep it up. He wants to go home and make some babies with that sucker later on tonight. Come on now, ref.
Boy, he's taking
He's taking a point off. Well, he gave him plenty of warning.
Did he take a point off or just a warning?
I think he took a point off of that one right there. Come on, you got to do something, ref. This guy wants to go home at least and make a few babies. This is an early life stage. I know if you was taking my satchel out every night.
Tell you what, though, Ryan doesn't care. He's still going to that body.
I know if you was taking my satchel out like that every night, you're going to have to feed me afterwards. You taking me out on a date like that? Come on.
Right hand.
Mean right hand by Jack. Fighting off the ropes. It's going to be anybody's fight at the end of this round, folks. It's all war right here. End of round 3, folks. Jack takes his mouthpiece out, leans against the ropes, asking for water from his cornerman and instructions and thinking he has did enough to seal this victory.
Who do you like in that fight? To me, that was all Ryan Scaife. All Ryan Scaife.
Yeah, I give it
all day, all long.
All day long, like a show pony. He walked them around the ring and did the good thing. But it's not up to us. It's up to those judges, folks.
Might have got penalized a little bit for those low blows, but I still like the overall work that he did.
Yeah, if you keep looking at Jack's eye like that, he's going to need a steak on that sucker later on.
He might need a steak elsewhere.
He might not get no steak here on the budget that they're getting paid for these fights, though.
Well, it's amateurs. They're not getting paid anything.
They're not getting paid at all.
This is for the love of it.
Yeah, so I guess he might have to put a piece of a sausage roll on his eyes.
He could be limping home as well. He could be limping back to Australia after some of those.
That's the one. That's the one.
Is that your best Aussie accent?
That's that one.
Throw another shrimp on the bar.
No, let's throw another shrimp on that barbie, baby.
Okay, we go into the decision from the judges.
Now that's a knife. You want to fight a kangaroo tonight?
It's Crocodile Dundee 2, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Crocodile Dundee. You want to? Now that's a knife. You want one? That's one.
That's from one.
Now that's a knife.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give it up for these two battlers. What a fight that was!
Here we go to the decision, folks.
After 3 rounds, we have a unanimous
A
decision.
unanimous decision.
Your winner, fighting out of the red corner.
Great win for Ryan Scaife, Oceania gold medalist. I thought he dominated that performance. A couple of low blows, but other than that, it was all Ryan Scaife.
Yeah, you're right about that one. It was a couple of low blows. Jack is actually showing the devastation of that whole fight on the side of his right face. He did bring a lot to the table, though, and he was there to fight. You know, sorry about how it went before you going back to Australia.
With a limp.
The Australian guys have been taking a bad, mean fight tonight. A lot of losses coming from them. But they did show up to fight. That's the main thing. No one showed up to lose. They did show up to fight.
That's the one.
Are we hoping to see you in the Commonwealth Games in Australia next year?
Hoping to see me on top of the podium, I reckon.
Okay.
All right, way to go,
So
Ryan.
not only does Ryan Scaife think he's going to be at the Commonwealth Games, he's predicting a gold medal. Good on him too.
Way to
Impressive
go.
performance, Ryan Scaife. One to watch for the future.